Hey, how you doing there again, folks? Me again, of course, Brandon Wenzel. Come back at you, another offering off my sampler platter. Yes, I eat folks and platter videos I've been doing for the one hour. I go over there and try out food and drink items. I eat stuff, I drink stuff, then folks, I'm going to talk about the stuff. I'm going to let you know all that you need to know about hopefully delicious stuff that at the time I'm doing this, folks, boy oh boy, I've eaten quite a few subs. I'm about to eat another one, but we'll get to that. In the meantime, yeah, I go over there, I eat stuff, I drink stuff, sometimes I eat and or drink stuff, and then I go over there and I talk about it. It's a format that's been around for a while. I'm not saying it's original. I'm just saying I do it with my own personal style and panache. And whilst I'm doing it with my own style and panache, I'm also wearing a cool shirt. Folks, when I wear a cool shirt, I like to highlight the shirt. What cool shirt am I wearing? Boom! It's my Doofmander shirt. I will always express my love and admiration for my Doofmander shirt. It is one of my favorite nerd-oriented shirts, and I say that being a guy who has a lot of great nerd-oriented shirts. I love to go over there. I love to highlight my nerdiness. You know, we live in such a great era where nerd culture and pop culture becomes so intertangled that, you know, yeah, there's always going to be people who are going to be shitty about stuff. That just is what it is. But I can go out there, I can do this. People go over there and point it out, be like, yeah. And I'm like, yeah. And it's a good time. But anyway, what am I going to be trying for y'all today, folks? Well, like I said, I've been trying a lot of sub sandwiches lately. I, in fact, have an entire playlist called Subs for Subs, which is just sub sandwich related stuff. It's been a whole journey. Recently, I found out that Potbelly Sandwich Shop we're celebrating National Meatball Day. Now, that was actually yesterday at the time I'm doing this, and I went over there, I reviewed one of their online-only secret menu subs, specifically the Fireball. I mentioned at the time that they had two other ones, but at the time I just couldn't rationalize buying 3 subs all at once. So, if they were available the following day, today, I would go over there and review those. So that's what I'm doing now. I just got through doing their Wrecking Ball sub. So what am I doing, folks? We're doing boom! It's from Potbelly's, clearly. This is their Sicilian sub. What is their Sicilian sub? Well, it is crumbled meatballs, marinara, salami, Old World capicola, pepperoni, mortadella, mushrooms, and provolone. That sounds wonderful to me. So far, I've enjoyed all of their secret subs. I'm hoping that this one is another winner. So let's go ahead, let's open it up. Let's take a look at the wonderful, beautiful sub. Oh, it's a whole thing. Let's, Alright, we're going to do this one because it's a little bit less messy. Okay. Let's open it up to reveal deliciousness inside. Boom! Look at that thing! That's fantastic! Oh, it's filled with so many delicious things. Hopefully delicious things. So let's give it a shot, folks. Let's taste the sandwich and hopefully it'll be wonderful. Let's try to contain the messiness as best as possible. Right off the bat, I love this because I immediately bit into a delicious mushroom. Not everybody likes mushrooms, and that's fine. You can be wrong. People are wrong all the time. I love mushrooms. I love all the weird things that people aren't supposed to like. I like broccoli and cauliflower, sardines. I absolutely love mushrooms. Onions and pickles, I'm not big on. I mean, folks, that's pretty damn good. I like this a lot. This, in fact, might be my favorite of the 3. Specifically because of the addition of the mushrooms. The bread tastes good. It's nice and fresh. It's warm. It's got a little bit of a crispiness to it. Marinara tastes good. Not the best marinara you're ever going to have, but it's decent. It's flavorful. It's got a tiny little bit of tang. I could do a little bit more personally, but I love this thing, man. This is definitely my favorite of the three. You gotta like mushrooms, though. Flat out, I'll tell you that. So, out of the three, this is the one that I would say, well, with it being National Meatball Day and all, I mean, yesterday, technically. This is the one where the meatballs kind of serve the least amount of purpose. Like, I'm not saying, I like it, I love having them there. I'm just saying that the Fireball highlights them the best because it's a meatball sub first. The Wrecking Ball it's still a very meatball forward, even though it's not a meatball sub. It still highlights the meatballs pretty nicely, even if it's competing against like all the other meats. With this one, with the mushrooms, and especially like the fact that you have salami and pepperoni on there, it's there. It creates an overall savoriness, but it kind of just works with the marinara to be this like really like sort of almost meaty red sauce. Is the best way I could describe it. I super love this. Yes, this is yes. It's so flavorful. Like it just, even outside of the mushrooms, with the salami and the pepperoni, you just get these wonderful hits of salty, meaty flavor. And then you go over there, you got the mortadella, the mushrooms, the capicola. Capicola, another one, it's adding to that meatiness. It's so savory. But then, you also have the mushrooms, which cut through with this nice earthy flavor. Now, again, that's if you like mushrooms. I love mushrooms. Have I mentioned I love mushrooms? I feel like I've brought it up once or twice now. This one's the best one for me. Far and away. Even though I like the other ones, this one is the fucking bomb diggity. It's so messy. And even like the tomatoes in the marinara. Like I feel like I don't know if it's just because it has like the added effect of like the salty meats to kind of boost its flavor. But man, it's like extra flavorful. I super like this one. Super duper like this one. Now that said, would I get it again? Would I recommend it? Yes, I clearly would get it again. I would practically sell my firstborn child to go over there and get this again. The only problem, because of course, is that it's a limited time item. I don't even know how long it's going to be available. And it's only available online. You can't just go into the store and order it. You have to order it online. This particular sub, this Sicilian sub, it might be my favorite sub that I've had on the channel, on my subs for subs saga, as it's been. Seriously. I mean, I've had a lot of great subs. I'm not going to say it's the best quality sub. Like, if I want a quality sub, Sereno's Deli is definitely still the top place for me. But in terms of the punchy flavor and just all the flavors working so well together, yeah, man, this one hit perfectly for me. Would I recommend it to other people? Entirely depends on if you're okay with mushrooms or not. Because the mushrooms are a huge part of it. And yeah, you could sub out the mushrooms if you want, but I think that would be doing a major disservice to the sandwich. I think it'd still be good, but it needs that earthiness to sort of counterbalance the savoriness and just the overall meatiness of it. It needs that to kind of cut through because it allows it to create, this, like I said, this nice counterbalance where both end up getting highlighted. It's wonderful. But anyway, 5 things before I get out of here, folks. Have yourself a great rest of your day, spectacular rest of your week, monumental rest of months, stupendous rest of your folks. You can go over there and have yourselves a truly meatball with mushrooms tastic rest of your life. Now, if you're not into meatballs or, you're not into mushrooms, substitute what you may, but I am. Final 2 things, folks. Number 1, try to bring some positivity in the world. It's not always possible. It is, however, always appreciated. But we can't do it all the time. I know I can't do it all the time. Here's what you're going to do, folks. You're going to try not to be an asshole. Now, folks, even in a world where we have super delicious subs at our fingertips, as we do, it's important that we remember there's times when life is going to be stressful. It's going to be distressing. It's going to be frustrating. There's going to be times where we're going to be prompted to be assholes. It happens. Okay, earlier today, I've been having a pretty good day, but, I'm over there. I'm driving out to meet a friend for lunch. Driving is a whole thing when you got to deal with people. People need to learn how to make right turns. Just going to say that. You'd think it'd be easy, but apparently it's very difficult for most people because for whatever reason, they have to come to damn near complete stops to do it. Stop it. Take a step back, try to mitigate the level of assholishness in our lives, hopefully do better for ourselves and for those around us. Very final thing, folks, do the thing. Whatever the thing is for you, that's what I want you to go out and do. Folks, maybe you're going to watch this video. Maybe you're going to go over there. You're going to watch the rest of my Subs for Subs playlist. Do it. And maybe, like me, you will decide that you're going to go over there and go on your own sub saga. So you go over there. Apparently Amazon Prime is coming around. Okay. Are they making their way into mine? No. Okay, they're not. Okay. I was like, what's going on now? But yes. Maybe you're going to go over there, you're going to have your own sub saga, you're going to try out local places to you, you're going to try your own secret menus. It's going to be a whole wonderful thing. You're going to have your own YouTube channel. You're going to have millions of subscribers. I'm still going to have 318, I think I'm at the time I'm doing this. And I'll wish you all the best because that's the kind of guy I am. Or conversely, maybe don't do that and maybe just go over there and leave the sub eating to this guy.